Have you ever known any woman giving birth at the age of 70? This old lady holds the pregnancy test on her hand, and tells her husband that she's pregnant. He gets extremely shocked, couldn't believe in what he heard. "I'm 70 years old tomorrow, how can we have baby at this age? I can't believe it either, but it really happened." To check whether she's really pregnant or not, they too go to the supermarket to buy many new pregnancy tests of different brands. But they have to accept the truth that the wife really got pregnant. So they decide to have a checkup at the hospital. The doctor's shocked too. "You really have? Is that a tumor?" "No, that's a fetus. She is about 10 weeks old." This 70-year-old lady really gets pregnant. On the way home, the wife watches the picture happily. She also sings excitingly. She tells her husband that she's determined to give birth to this baby. But things don't go right as she thought. When she was working, she almost fainted because of feeling sick. So she has to quit her job at the supermarket. After that, she tells her pregnancy to her close friend, in order to get a wish from her. But she says that she has to take it into account before deciding to bear the baby. Because when she turns 10, you're already 80, and when she's 20 you'll be 90. Will you be able to live that long? After hearing that, she's confused and says, "I don't know. You may be strong now, but we can't know what will happen." It's quite unfair to the child. That night, the husband also advises her to give up the child. But she's very determined. "That's our S. Why do you force me to give her up? I'm gonna give birth alone." They're afraid that there will be no one to take care of her when she grows up. The lady comes to find her brother to ask for help, but he turns her down. He doesn't want to be involved in this. To him, this is too embarrassing. Unexpectedly, her husband hears all of this. Finally, he agrees this child. He surfs the internet to find out how much it takes to raise a child. It makes him really shocked. Just only education fee takes about 250,000 yen. He goes to his wife to confide, but she was gladly preparing a room for the child. There's no other way. The old couple feels over the moon. They also join the class for first-time parents. The husband wears a device to experience pregnancy. Though he's very tired, he still completes it. After knowing women discomfort when getting pregnant, during pregnancy checkup, the couple have heard fetal heart sound for the first time. They're extremely excited. When they were on cloud 9, the doctor suggests that she have a cesarean because of her old age, so that her and the child's lives will be protected. On hearing that, she feels a bit sad, but the doctor tells her that when having a cesarean she'll be partly anesthetized. At the coffee shop, she gives her husband a watch. It's a retirement gift to him. He also gives her a good luck charm. Their love makes us feel touched. The old lady stands in front of the mirror. Today she's gonna record all of what she wants to say before the child's born. She turns on the camera and looks at her belly, says all her love to the child and her husband. All of a sudden, the husband hears that. He feels moved. Thanks to each other, they can have a happy life. At this moment, her water breaks. She's taken to the hospital right away. They prepare for a surgery. The husband is extremely worried. Their first child is coming. Soon, there is a sound of baby crying, so a new life begins. They happily take photos. But things won't be that easy, because they haven't ever had a baby. They don't know what to do when she cries. They spend all their time taking care of her. After giving birth, the wife starts to be sensitive. They can't stop falling out with each other. Their relationship gets worse and worse. But it isn't the worst. After giving birth, the wife gets septicemia. The husband has to look after 2 people on his own. Even when going to the toilet, he also has to watch over his daughter. Fortunately, the wife soon recovers. Time flies. The child's now old enough to go to school. To make more money for his child, the husband starts to do part-time jobs. Every day he eats very little to save money, but not long after, he finds out that he has cancer. To live longer with his daughter, he decides to take a surgery. Although the doctor says if he took it, he would have only 5 years to live. But it never rains but it pours. When the wife was looking after her daughter, she accidentally fell and had to stay in the hospital. So they have to get someone to take care of her. Every day, she waits for her parents to take her home. At the hospital, the lady keeps blaming herself that she is not a good mother. Thanks to her husband's advice, she can have the belief again. Finally, the child can get back to her house. She runs towards and hugs her parents. I hope the family can live happily ever after. Despite having a child at the age of 70, they give all love to their child, so that the child won't be lack of family love. Old as they are, they're more responsible than many other people. It's the end of this movie. Goodbye and see you in other videos.